Since I was young, I had a dream to get 100 bands. So much money that it can't fit in a rubber band. I was on the bottom, now I got the upper hand.
What's good, y'all?
What's good, y'all?
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Kay.
I'm Brandon.
Equals
Crandon.
That's what it stands for.
Yeah,
we coming at y'all with a different reaction.
something different. It's something that we both big fans of. Basketball, obviously, Indiana Pacers. But we just gotta talk about this because the discourse or like the conversation about all this is getting out of hand. But
We're getting out of hand.
so we about to react to Caitlin Clark. Well, first take talking about Caitlin Clark, Stephen A, Monica Mcnutt, and Shannon Sharp, and
Molly.
we got some other stuff after this video. But so we do understand this is different, but just hear us out. Like, comment, subscribe. And yeah,
Like, comment, subscribe. You can watch our other videos that are up right now. They're doing well. You can watch it, comment, like it, say what y'all can say, drop y'all opinions
for sure
on it.
And also follow my NBA podcast if y'all like big fans of basketball. So.
Yeah, so we finna jump into this shit, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say whatever, okay? And it might trigger y'all, trigger mine. I don't care what the fuck it's gonna do, but I'm gonna say how I feel, okay? Or we gonna say how we feel, okay? And we're gonna say things that people might be scared to say, okay? So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and we finna. Screen record starts right now, and this shit gonna get wild.
Yeah, it's gonna get wild. Headphone users, beware. Stephen A, he yells a lot, so.
And me too. I might.
Probably Monica.
Yeah, what y'all say? I know it's definitely.
Say it. No, Monica. No, don't parse words, Monica.
Say
I
it,
know
Monica.
You got to go in those locker rooms.
Shannon's
I
right.
know you
Say
cool
it,
with
Monica.
those women. Say it.
So do me a favor and let me finish.
Say
I
it.
got y'all.
Okay.
Okay, you're not gonna tell me what to say, Stephen A. I'm gonna talk, right? There is certainly jealousy. There's certainly a reason to prove yourself. But if it is as bad as you all are now perceiving it to be, this team is 11 games in, and this is the first time we're having a conversation about a non-basketball play. If it is as lethal and as nasty as the meat.
Also, the conversation that they're having, I don't know if y'all have seen it, but for the people who don't know, you're talking about Kennedy Carter on the Chicago Sky. She basically like bumped Caitlin Clark pretty hard. We might pop up the clip in this video, but that's pretty much like the whole thing that's going on right now.
Yeah,
because Caitlin Clark just got pushed.
Yeah, and everybody is having a hissy fit about
so
it
crazy,
when in the game Caitlin been picking.
Yeah, she be chirping.
Yeah, she do the same
that.
thing and they do it right back. It's just competitiveness basically,
yes,
and everybody is making this big ass deal because Caitlin got fucking hurt, and it's really looking crazy. So
and we do gotta say, we're not Caitlin Clark haters
at all.
We don't hate nobody in the WNBA. I'm happy for all these females right now. Everybody's getting national like media like attention. Even if it's off of Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese or these up and coming like rookies and like young players, but so we ain't hating on nobody. Just to set that straight.
Ain't nobody hating at all. Like I was saying, like, you know, I fuck with Caitlin Clark because she be going on.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody. So before y'all even get into that, trying to say, oh, you jealous and hating, no, that is not the point. Like,
yeah,
that's not the issue. The issue is that y'all.
It's the way everyone's portraying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has come to portray it. All I'm saying is it is as lethal and as nasty as the media has come to portray it. All I'm saying is Kennedy Carter, her behavior is not indicative of the entire league. And the blanket statements are where this thing is going. Let me finish. The blanket statements are where this thing is going left. There are a ton of women in this league that are going to compete at a high level and be good sports in this thing. This is new territory for everyone involved. As far as the Matt Barnes and the Uncle Shannon conversation about getting into fights and altercations, you mentioned Angel Reese. Angel Reese has always had her teammates back to that degree. Aaliyah Boston has been walking this thing out with Caitlin Clark closely. I know that her teammates love her and appreciate her, but if it is not who they are to jump up and start a fight, then maybe they can't.
Like, no one talking about this Angel Reese play. She just fell on like her back, and
yeah, because
no
she got clothesline.
Yeah, like no
and y'all not having this huffing and puffing. Y'all not having the same energy for her. Like, that's why it's like it's crazy as hell that y'all doing it like that. Like, y'all can't, and especially coming from 2 black males.
And these are dudes who've been in the media for years. Like come on, bro. Like, y'all got the reputation of like being like high-ranked media people. Like, come on, bro. Y'all talking crazy.
Yeah, y'all talking so crazy. I swear, like,
we didn't even get to the part yet, but
right, and the way they just like doing this shit, like just jumping on her is fucking crazy. Cause it's like, who the fuck are y'all talking to? Like, y'all shouldn't be talking to no grown-ass woman like that, first of all. And she's keeping it so calm and talking to y'all, but y'all want to get loud and yelling her fucking like yelling her face through the camera lens, having all that fucking energy. And it's like, bro, y'all grown as hell. Like, who the fuck is y'all disrespecting like that? Like, don't do that. Because she keeping it calm. Y'all need to keep it calm as well. Like, don't do that shit, bro. Disrespect it.
Love her and appreciate her. But if it is not who they are to jump up and start a fight, then maybe they can't afford to lose game checks potentially, y'all. Game check in the NBA is...
That is true, because people were saying, like, the Fever, they need more, like, enforcers and stuff like that. Like, y'all...
Wait, what do you mean by enforcers?
Like a Draymond, Pat Bev, like a Dylan Brooks.
Okay.
Someone to like stand up for like your star player. But like the downside of doing that, you're gonna get fined. They're gonna take money away from you.
Y'all saw Draymond, right?
Yeah, they took
this nigga doing stupid shit and he getting fined.
They took a lot of money from him. And like in the WNBA, like they don't make that much money. Like the point she's just making. So
start a fight, then maybe they can't afford to lose game checks potentially, y'all. A game check in the NBA is what we're talking about in terms of salaries overall in the WNBA. So I think I would like you guys, and we all should do a better job of having a conversation with a little bit more nuance. We all agree Kennedy Carter was wrong. We all agree there's some jealousy, but to your point, Stephen A., there is jealousy. To your point, it is still a prove-it league. What has been frustrating for those of us that have covered the league for years, you can go back to Candace Parker's rookie year. There's tape floating around on the internet. There has been physicality and welcome to the league moments. That's all. And so making a blanket statement about the women of this league is unfair. Is there jealousy? Yes. But is the league and are all of the players in the league hating on her? I do not think that is accurate. And this is not a ballet performance.
First of all, hold on. We gotta have time. We gotta have time to respond, Monica.
Do you?
We gotta have time to respond. You're saying a lot. You're saying a lot.
Like, who's getting loud?
Excuse me. First of all, nobody said oil. That's number one. Number two, we said to you, don't. We
that's the shit I'm talking about. That pissed me off. Like, you saying the way he just paused. Hold on, y'all. The way he just paused, he can't stand. Well, I see why y'all don't like Stephen A. But the way the fuck he just like paused, like he felt disrespected by a grown woman that's actually standing her ground on his weak ass. Yeah. Like, bro, that says a whole lot. Like, that shit is just like, I'm glad she snapped on both they dumbasses. Yeah. I'm like, bro, because I don't like the way y'all treat them grown ass women, bro. And that says a lot about their personality. Yeah. I just don't like when a man disrespects a woman. I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty lame.
It pissed me off so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I respect Stephen A. I respect Shannon Sharp too.
Yeah, that's
like,
fine. Yeah.
Especially Shannon Sharp, football career.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I respect him. Stephen A. I respect his media career, but I hate how he does it, bro. I really do. It's just, that's why I really don't like watching First Take. I don't like watching none of these ESPN shows. Like, they just go after like clicks. That's all they really go
it's
for.
Like so many ways you can approach stuff, but y'all want to take the sellout route.
Pretty
like,
much,
why would y'all do that to yourself for money?
Like, as a basketball fan, I just want to watch a show that's actually going to break down the game instead of just talking about the drama around it. I don't like that, bro.
Fucking talk.
Yeah.
Number two, we said to you, don't. We said to you, don't say probably. That's all we said. We said it's not probable. That's all we did.
Hey guys, can you guys
She should look like that.
Hold on, please. Can you guys put me on camera for 1 second, please? Everybody's talking over each other.
Right.
Everybody's in different studios, and we have delays. Can everyone just finish their thought, and then, like, it's hard to do the back and forth when we're all in different...
I progressed.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And look how furious he is.
in different places. So you're
Right,
all
he's
talking
sick.
at the same time, and I can't understand anything that you're saying, so the viewers at home can't either. Stephen A., go ahead.
Go ahead, Stephen A.
I don't
The
know why it's
point,
like
Monica, is this.
I don't know
The
why it's like
jealousy,
this.
it's not about all. It's about the fact that it's been very pronounced from the time she's arrived. And that doesn't mean all, but that means a lot of it is legit. And when you talk about leading this show, no, it ain't the media. What happens is the people have been speaking about it all weekend long. So we're paying attention to what the people are talking about. That's what makes us
They proving
determine
a point,
what
bro.
we want to talk about. If somebody is talking about something else far more than this incident, we would have led with that. We led with this because that's what everybody has been talking about.
Okay, see, my problem is I understand he's trying to go off what the people are talking about. But it's like, if y'all were watching the actual games, y'all would have better stuff to talk about.
Exactly.
Instead of Caitlin Clark getting pushed. Y'all was actually watching the game, y'all could talk about how, like, they would break down how the Fever won the game. Instead of...
Exactly,
Yes.
Nobody's talking about that.
Yes.
And also, that's where that falls back to where the media. You're proving her fucking point.
Yes,
Like, bro.
like, y'all don't care about the WNBA,
Right, you
bro.
proving a fucking point. Like, you trying so hard
And-
to sound like you
For real. They just try to sound like professionals about women's basketball when they don't watch it.
Right.
And like, I'm not gonna have like we watch this on like a daily basis. We don't. But I mean, I always kept up with it for like over the years and stuff like that. So like, I understand the Cheryl Swoops, the Candace Parkers, the Lisa Leslie, the Maya Moores, Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, like I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah, and plus with me, I'm watching it now, but I play basketball too, so
Yeah.
I know I don't come at me. So
and plus, we from South Bend. We watch Skylar Diggins like dominate high school, go to Notre Dame, dominate, and go to the league.
So we know basketball around here.
come
So
on,
it's
bro.
like
We Indiana. Come
and
on,
I
bro.
watched this game. That's why I'm so baffled at the fact that these motherfuckers acting like this, and everybody is just talking about how she got pushed, bro. Talk about the whole fucking game, bro.
Yes.
That shit was good as fuck. Like, it was good, and like it was going back and forth. It was almost overtime.
Yeah.
And homegirl on Chicago, the Chicago Sky, I forgot the white girl.
Yeah.
But she missed a free throw to tie the game. So it's like, y'all not talking about none of that.
Yeah, so-
like, y'all ain't talking about, y'all just focused on
But he's just
Caitlin
talking.
Clark.
He's just talking about what the people are talking about, and he's even talking about what people on Twitter are talking about.
Right.
People on Twitter don't be talking about nothing. So it's like, come on,
y'all,
bro.
And then y'all just only talking about Caitlin Clark getting
It's crazy.
Who gives a fuck, right?
Now, what you have to ask yourself, Eminem, is this. Over this weekend,
I don't like
as
when you
this
say that either.
was pervasive throughout social media and beyond, why was that the case? If the WNBA has been in existence for over 22 years, why is it that this particular weekend, just because of a hit check, that everybody is talking about it on social media? Why would they...
This is so disrespectful.
It is. That's what I'm talking about. Like,
He basically just said. He said why. He said since the WNBA has been around for 20-some years, why is now people talking about it? That's basically like
because you're not fucking talking about it. That's why.
That's because
Oh my god.
like people on Twitter, Kevin Durant said the best. People do not like watching basketball. They like the drama around it. That's all.
Right. And then look at Shannon ugly ass. Why are you looking like that? Like you doing something. All you doing is fucking tagging along with Stephen A.
Bruh.
Nigga, what? Like,
Bro,
get
we
outta
paused
here,
it on
bro.
the perfect moment.
Like, what the fuck is you looking like that for? You didn't say shit nor prove shit and did nothing. Like, shut up, bro.
Sorry.
And that's why y'all doing this on a woman too, bro.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, come on now. And a black woman at that.
Yeah. Sorry, y'all. We keep pausing, but
Nah, because y'all gonna complain about, like, no, we do it however the fuck we wanna do it. No.
NBA has been in existence for over 22 years. Why is it that this particular weekend, just because of a hit check, that everybody is
how I
talking
feel,
about it
bro.
on social
When
media?
a woman do
Wow.
that, we're irritated,
this
bro.
is wild.
Look at this nigga.
Because it is a hot topic, and Caitlin Clark has brought new eyes to the game. I'm fully aware, Stephen A.
She did. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hold on.
So when that play happened with Candace Parker, that was a basketball play trying to box out. Did anybody talk about that on TV the next morning, or the next morning, or the next? If they said, Monica, I like to do simple yes or no, not the nuance, because you want to go nuance, because you're very, you see what you try to do is get away with it with nuances. Did they talk about it? Is it simple yes or simple no?
Bro, I don't like
No.
that.
So what we're seeing is that the New York Liberty had a $2 million gate against a Fever game. Had they had another $2 million gate before or since? Is it simple yes or no, Monica?
I actually don't know that one. I'm going to go no based on where you're going.
Okay, how about this? The Sparks had a game in which the Fever, Caitlin Clark and her team showed up, and they had more in attendance than a Laker game. Have the Sparks had more in attendance before or after? Yes or no, Monica?
No.
So you see this has a lot, and I get it.
I don't know why
jealousy.
they got
I'm
like
in the
that.
media.
It's weird.
I remember when P. Mac got that big old deal. I didn't get mad, because I say, you know what?
Okay,
He
that's
came
you,
from the
bro.
digital space. You know what? Maybe ESPN will like that boy enough. They hit your boy up with a deal like that. Let me see what he did. That's how I look
You
at
make it
it.
about you,
I
bro.
ain't finna hate on it. I'm finna get like
asked?
that and get me a big deal.
That's
Is
what
that what
I'm
you
saying.
thinking too,
Monica.
Monica?
That's what I was saying with the PMAX and all of that other stuff. Listen, I'm watching PMAC, I'm watching Shannon, I'm watching everybody. I'm looking at them. The advice that I'm giving to the WNBA players, I'm following. I am very appreciative of the market that the Pat McAfees and the Shannon Sharps of the world and others have set. Oh, Stephen A's watching. I'm loving it. I'm not mad. I can't be happier. I couldn't be happier.
I don't know.
They're setting the
See,
market.
Megan
Caitlin Clark is doing that for these WNBA players. Reap it and benefit off of it.
Okay, they're not wrong. Caitlin Clark, she is helping the league.
Yes, of course.
Like, it's understandable, but you just can't ignore like all the greats who was like before her. Basically, you can't ignore that.
Yeah, because at this point, y'all sound like y'all downplaying the whole NBA.
Yeah, like, they gotta stop acting like it's not other stars in the league like Ija Wilson, Sabrina Ionescu, like Kelsey Plum, Brianna Stewart,
on
so many
New York
good
Liberty,
players,
the center JJ.
Yeah.
Jay Jones.
Like, it's so many good players. Like, obviously, Caitlin Clark, she did help with like her whole college run and all that. Like we said.
And so did Angel Reese.
Yeah, Angel Reese did too.
Like,
and
talk about Angel Reese.
And don't forget about the people on South Carolina. They dominated. So it's
exactly.
like, come on,
Camila Cordoso.
Like, come on, man.
You got the rookie Hulk. Like, bro,
y'all. Cameron Brinks, you doing her thing. Like, it's.
Because at this point,
this is a good rookie class for the WNBA.
Right.
I can't lie.
Because these washed up dudes right here, like, y'all trying to downplay, like,
excuse me,
y'all trying to downplay women's sport, bro. And y'all talking about, oh, because if it was me, y'all, like, nobody give a fuck and didn't ask. Like, go on your fucking podcast and talk about it. We talking about WNBA, bro. We ain't asked about y'all accomplishments, how y'all will react, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We didn't ask and didn't care. We're talking about Caitlin Clark, the Indian Fever, and Chicago Sky going against each other. Y'all over here talking about accomplishments, but fuck that, y'all did. We didn't ask.
It's
Didn't
tough,
ask.
man. It's
Did
tough.
not fucking ask.
I'll say it.
Monica, get in here.
Thank you, Molly. I didn't want to step over the audio.
Good thing she
Okay,
stepped
so
in,
listen,
Molly.
y'all.
Go ahead.
I am not saying that the WNBA doesn't have to acknowledge that Caitlin Clark's influence is rising this thing up, right?
It
But
is.
Shannon, to go back to your example, you mentioned PMAC, the new deal, resetting the marketplace. Let's just go back to you as a football player, right?
Yes.
Your position, tight end, got paid.
Yes.
Shannon,
Yes.
you honestly mean to tell me that when your team has the opportunity to play, I mean, I know football, we got offense, defense, but if your team had the opportunity to play the next big thing, they wouldn't have your back, and the competition might not be a little bit more juice? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes.
All right, then, what are we talking about?
No, what I'm saying, Monica, I'm not going to try, let's just say for the sake of argument, I'm going up against a top linebacker. And he's a rookie,
Okay.
and he got this big payday.
So that's the sport that
I'm
he
not
plays.
going to cheap shot him. I'm going to do my best to block him. I'm going to try to show him up in the passing game. I'm going to try to catch passes, touchdowns, first down against him. And then I'm not going to shove him. I'm not going to do all that little shady stuff. But I promise you, I'm going to get you back, but I'm not going to make it look like it's deliberate. I'm going to get you back within a play of a game. I got my teammates back. Oh, you best believe it.
Right. So what I'm saying to y'all is I think there has been more within the allowed play of basketball outside of this play by Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter, clearly, there's jealousy there, right? But also, when you look at her history, she's not been the sportswoman of the year. And so...
Are these two?
Clock it.
For real.
See, he was excited to talk about football. He was
'Cause
excited
that's
to talk about
the sport
him. He was excited.
I already told you this, but like, you know, I'm not an athlete. I didn't play any, like, I played basketball for like fun or whatever. So I'm not like an athlete or whatever. I don't know. I just don't like football players talking about basketball. I hope that's not like a hot take to y'all, but I don't know. It just, I don't know. They be saying some crazy stuff.
Well, it's like, why don't
keep
you
it
stay in your lane? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of get what you saying on that.
Like, I don't see basketball players going on like the NFL games talking about football. I've never seen that.
That is a hot take.
So it's like,
so him, yeah, that's a hot take.
I don't know.
Talking about, like, he a football player, but he's trying to talk about basketball.
I never, like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Right? But also, when you look at her history, she's not been the sportswoman of the year. And so all I'm saying is that this particular play should not be indicative of how the entire league feels. That's the part that has been really frustrating to watch this evolve. Caitlin is going to be okay. She's going to be great in this league. And this probably will not be allowed going forward because you're right. It's not a basketball.
And you know what's so wild? Like, I actually was watching, you know, Iowa and, you know, the college stuff, right? Caitlin did the exact same thing, bro. She did the exact same pushing shit. Yeah. Or she would flop, or she pushed.
She's a smart basketball player. She knows how to manipulate the game. All the greats do.
Right, and like she pushed a point guard that was guarding her. She was like this, and didn't touch her. She just pushed her.
Yeah.
Like, Caitlin do the same thing, y'all. Damn. Like, why can't y'all just make shit? I understand though. I guess, you know, we gotta start shit. But I'm just saying, like, just fucking.
This is how the
keep it even,
this
bro.
how the league works, man.
Like, damn, like, she do the exact same thing and she gets all the praises and shit, man. If somebody else do it, it's a whole fucking uproar.
Yeah,
y'all get a fucking heart attack when somebody do something like that. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, she did the exact same thing as she should. I mean, she's a competitor. Yes,
let them compete. Even if she is jealous, which is fine. I mean, she's gonna use it to like make herself better. But I'm like, Kennedy Carter, she actually a dog. I can't lie. Like,
right, she was cooking.
She's not a bum. Like, she's a good basketball player, bro.
She actually really liked that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, like, let's not do that either. Downplay anybody else.
And as far as her teammates having her back, if those women are not fighters before she became their teammate, that's not going to change instantly. They do have their back in the best way that they know how. It's not quite the same where Matt Barnes could have been an enforcer and can afford to toss out a game check.
Yeah,
like, it's not the same thing. That's all I'm saying. The blanket statements have been up there.
Hey, Monica, you remember when Cardosa, when she slung down Flau'jae Johnson? Haley Van Lith, all the 5'1", 5'2", she shoved Cardosa.
That doesn't mean nothing. She's built different.
Built
different.
Right, okay.
Which is what I'm saying to you.
It's the fact that who that happened, Stephen A. You remember when they changed the rule when Tom Brady got his knee shredded? He got hit in the pocket. Just 8 years earlier, Trent Green suffered that same injury and they didn't do a thing. They didn't change the rule. The rules normally get changed when who it happens to. This happened to Caitlin Clark. It's not the same if somebody had a hip check, Carter. You know that. Anybody else? It's not the same, Monica.
It's crazy how, like, I understand Caitlin Clark. I understand the hype and, like, the reason why everyone was just so obsessed with her. Cause I mean, she potentially is gonna be like the next big thing for like the WNBA. But like, they treated her like she already won like championships, MVPs. It's like, bro, just let her go through her rookie season, man. Like, just let it happen. Like,
it's like they trying to predict it or write the script for her. And also, it's crazy, y'all. See, like you said, like they talking about Caitlin like she won some shit. Y'all still not talking about Angel Reese or Camila Cardoso.
Yeah.
Cardoso is the one who won the whole thing.
Yeah,
they was undefeated. Y'all won't talk about that.
Like, it's crazy.
God damn.
Like we said, we love Caitlin Clark, but it's like, man, like,
y'all need to make
she has to prove herself in the league. She's playing good. She's having a good rookie year. Her team is just young, inexperienced team. They just struggling, but they had the first pick for a reason. They were trash.
That
so
too,
like,
and in the fact in Iowa, why do you think there was a reason why they didn't win a championship?
I mean,
they just didn't.
They didn't have the talent. I mean,
maybe
Clark
that's
was
why
like the best
Caitlin
player.
Clark needs to improve some more. Like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just
all these girls could get better.
like that's what I'm saying. Like there's reasons why. Like bro, like
it's gonna take some time, man.
It's gonna take all these girls some time.
I understand a lot of y'all really don't watch basketball. Y'all wasn't watching basketball for that long. But believe it or not, Steph Curry, he wasn't winning championships. Like, he was drafted in 09. He didn't win none until 2015.
Exactly. He didn't
so it's like, come on, bro. Like, everybody goes through it, man.
There's a different set of rules. We understand that.
Do you understand it?
They do change the rules depending on which player it is. It is like Jordan rules. I forgot what it was called. And like the whole hack and shack thing. Like they do add rules like depending on like what happens to like certain players. So they not lying about that.
Rules, we understand
that. Last couple of comments. Number one, you know, somebody just reminded me about what Michael Jordan went through when he first came into
you better bring it up.
And you're talking about a league, the vast majority of players are black, and even Michael Jordan came into the league, and you had teams like the Pistons and others that were trying to put him through hell because they weren't going to relent to it. But then you saw some of the rule changes that were incorporated. You know why? Because the league deduced that the brand of basketball that was being played that negated and neutralized the greatness of a Michael Jordan wasn't necessarily beneficial to the overall product and the financial stability of the league. And so all of a sudden stuff was implemented. Now, obviously, that's a bit extreme compared to what we're talking about with Caitlin Clark. But what I'm trying to say is that from an historical perspective, use things as an advantage to really, really piggyback off of and learn. We look at history.
Oh.
What just happened?
Oh, yeah, he done.
Well, that got weird. Sorry about that, y'all. I mean, y'all kind of get the point. I mean, I just not realize this is a whole different account. I mean, y'all kind of get the point, though. I'm pretty sure y'all seen, like, the viral clip, because we didn't even get to it, but, it's dumb. Shout out to Monica Mcnutt. She held her own, because they was saying some crazy stuff. But, I mean...
Yeah, I just didn't like the way they was trying to jump on her. But I'm like, bro, like, ain't nobody...
Yeah, it's dumb.
Like... And then it was Molly had a point where she said like she can see why the players were frustrated, not like jealous. Like they're just frustrated on how people are now paying attention to WNBA when they've been there.
They should be.
Like they've been doing their thing, and now everybody want to pay attention to only one player. That's Caitlin Clark, and they trying to just go crazy with Caitlin Clark, like treating her like she's
They treat her like she's like Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. Basically. They treat her like she's like the savior, like the WNBA. Yeah. I mean, she could be 10 years from now, like looking back at all this, but I don't know. It's just too early.
It's just y'all are really jumping the gun. Like it's like, bro, relax. Like,
I don't know, man. Like,
and in the way that it's just like, I don't know. Y'all gotta have this, like, well, y'all won't, but it's just like Angel Reese is like I always say Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are the ones that brought the light to the NBA. Both of them.
They did from different cultures. Like Caitlin Clark. She got it from, like, her game, you know, like, she dominates the game. Angel Reese, she got it. And, like, the culture messes with Angel Reese.
Basically, yes. And so she won it, you know, by
like, she don't got,
rain, by
she been winning. Like, her game is not flashy. It ain't, like, she's shooting threes from half court. It's not flashy at all, but she wins games. So, it's like, I don't know. It's a good balance. But, we're going to end this off. We're going to react to Angel Reese's,
statement.
Yeah.
It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now. And understanding, like, yeah, negative things have probably been said about me, but honestly, I'll take that because look where women's basketball is. People are talking about women's basketball, but you never would think that we'd be talking about women's basketball. People are pulling up to games. We got celebrities coming to games, sold out arenas, like, just because of one single game. And just looking at that, like, I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role, and I'll continue to take that on and be that for my teammates. And if I want to be that, and I know I'll go down in history, I'll look back in 20 years and be like, yeah, the reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me, too, and I want y'all to realize that. It all started from the national championship game, and I've been dealing with this for 2 years now.
She was spitting.
It's like they just trying to be like, Angel, nah, we want to focus on Caitlin Clark. And it's like, hell no. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like I get it, but it's like, y'all can't ignore who won. You can't ignore that, bro.
Yeah, it's like y'all trying to downplay the fact that Angel Reese beat Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
That whole team beat that other team, like Iowa. Like y'all, it's like y'all can't stand that.
Yeah.
But and I thought there was another little take on the stream. But
it's a lot of takes we could really have.
Yeah, and then it's just like now, like on Twitter, from what I'm seeing, it's like getting real nasty. Like now, just like now everybody making about race now. And it's like
it's getting toxic.
It's getting real nasty, and like on this like one tweet, like what was it, Pat McAfee.
Oh, yeah, he said some stupid stuff. We was gonna react to it, but we not gonna do it. He's dumb.
It's the what he said was very distasteful. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like he was kind of saying like this white B word is a superstar of Indiana.
Yeah.
Like whatever. He said that, and then like later on in a video, like of him talking, that whole PowerPoint, whatever the fuck that was, whatever the fuck he was doing, he said like everybody's trying to make it seem like it's about the race, like white. It's something like he said something like about white, like being white or whatever. And I'm like, dude,
trying to make it about race.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you just proved it by what you just said, talking all that hot shit, talking about it's this white. Like that's crazy to say. It was so distasteful. I was not fucking with that because it's like, bro, you really just trying to dismiss every player on the WNBA that worked hard to get there, and you trying to downplay and dismiss it by saying Caitlin got. I don't know. It's just very, it's a bit triggering.
It's crazy.
Like what he said was very triggering, and it's like, nah, bro, that ain't right.
It's not. But all that being said, I mean, it sucks that like we talking about the WNBA in kind of like a negative way, but either way, this is like a benefit for the women involved, like around like the league and stuff like that. They actually getting media attention, even though they're not talking about basketball. But hopefully they do, because
do it the right way.
It's a lot of good players.
Right. So hopefully everybody will start watching, because I mean it is really good to watch.
Yeah, I would say it's some good games to watch.
If y'all don't want to watch the soft ass NBA that much, I was like, if y'all don't want to.
Let me say this: at least the NBA is soft, but ain't like it's the refs. That's all. That's all I really can say.
It is.
That's all I really can say. But
like for sure, because I had made a tweet. I'll probably pop it up. But I tweeted saying like the NBA is way too soft, and like people are seeing WNBA being physical and competitive, and now that y'all seeing it, it's like what the fuck, that ain't right. Like that ain't it. Like y'all ain't supposed to do all that because we're so used to the NBA or the refs.
Yeah, so they just play soft.
Calling things that are just like
ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah, like they can be. I mean, they're men. They're men. They can handle that, right? Like you know what I'm saying, type shit. So it's like.
But I mean, this whole conversation with Caitlin Clark, it might change the way the WNBA is like officiated. To be honest,
you're right, and like
that's how it starts.
I said that, and
someone commented.
I can bring it up because I probably still pop it up on the screen, but I just still want to say it off top. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? But because I said specifically, like, because somebody said that NBA too soft and WNBA too physical. I think we found a problem. And then I said definitely did. The NBA been so soft that they see the WNBA being physical and competitive that it is wrong to be that way. And how about the NBA should just get more physical and competitive and stop whining all the time about fouls. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I said soft.
It's not gonna happen, but yeah.
I know it's not.
Hey, I'm just saying. Go ahead.
I know it's not. But I'm saying like the soft. I said soft ass league. No wonder Kobe loved the WNBA.
RP Cole.
Because that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, it's just that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's just how women are. That's how we play. It's just competitive as hell. It don't matter if we get like into fights. That's just what it is, and it brings more in.
Yeah, it brings more attention to the game
and it makes it more enjoyable.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I mean, they gotta let the females
do anything.
They gotta let the women do something. Cause I mean, obviously we understand they're not like as like athletic, as like flashy as like the men. So I'm like, man, what like you know?
What
like,
else do you want them to do?
Like let them play physical.
That's all they got. Cause imagine if we didn't play physical,
the games would be boring.
Exactly.
Even though a lot of these girls are starting to like really shoot the shit out of like the ball. So, but
Yeah, so I'm like, you know, that's just how the WNBA is. Girls, we just play physical and let them play physical. That's just what it is. It's more exciting because they be talking that shit on the court. All of them do. Because recently Atlanta Dream was talking shit, was doing anything. I don't know the basketball girl's name, but I know she was talking stuff about Jackie Young on the Las Vegas Aces. She was talking shit towards her.
Nothing wrong with it.
And y'all not talking about that either. I'm like, y'all not talking about that either.
Bro, everybody was just praising Luka for talking shit to like the crowd and shit like that. So I'm like, I don't know. I just hate this type of NBA or like basketball like content and like conversation because ain't nobody talking about basketball. It's just like all the other shit. But I mean, at the end of the day, watch some WNBA games. The NBA season is about to be over with. Check out the finals as well. This is not like an ad or anything, but
it is.
We just basketball fans. We just basketball fans. I mean,
it is. Like
we gonna watch the games. We hope y'all watch it too. And if y'all want more content about basketball or WNBA, hey, we could do that. But yeah, sorry about that video. I didn't know it was like some other shit. Yeah. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. And yeah, we out.
Ride me like a lamb. She thinks she fuck with me, so she gon' try to leave a man. But she blew me in the past, so she blew her chance. I told her if she come over back